Economic growth was one of the 6 tools used by Laborie MP Alva Baptiste to measure the performance and achievements of the government. Baptiste referencing the IMF, which stated that, quote, the economic growth in 2022 was stronger than expected. Real GDP grew by 15.7% in 2022, driven by tourism, wholesale and retail trade, end quote. He attributed this growth to the government's policies.
I also note, Mr. Speaker, that the revised GDP figure of 2022 is higher than the corresponding figure for 2019, which is significant in that the records now show that we had fully recovered from COVID-19 in 2022, whereas the IMF had initially predicted that we would have fully recovered by 2024. This is a major milestone, Mr. Speaker, and deserves to be celebrated. We have recovered 2 years in advance of the initial projection, Mr. Speaker, thanks to the policies pursued by the member for Kaswis East, an astute economist and finance expert.
Baptiste further delved into government's policies and their impact on the labor market and job creation.
That we are systematically making progress in tackling the unemployment situation and generating significant employment in this country. In keeping with the drop in the overall unemployment rate, the youth unemployment rate fell from 26.8% to 25%, the lowest youth unemployment rate on record, Mr. Speaker. This shows clearly, Mr. Speaker, that our policies are working, and this phenomenal achievement is indeed worthy of celebration. But, Mr. Speaker, our government will not rest. We will continue in that restless search for the solutions to the problems that tantalize us. We will indeed strive to do even better by bringing unemployment down to single digits, by further growing the economy, and more importantly, providing high quality and well-paying jobs.
The third and fourth measures were fiscal performance and tax policies and subsidies.
Our government has given careful consideration to its tax reform strategy and has provided substantial income tax relief by increasing the personal income tax allowance from $18,000 to $25,000 and reducing the number of income tax bands from 4 to 3 bands. This tax reform measure is significant, particularly to low-income earners, as it means that anyone earning up to $2,083 monthly will pay no income tax, resulting in an additional 15,000 paying no income tax. The personal income tax allowance, combined with the restructuring of the income tax bands, has resulted in 2/3 of St. Lucians paying less income tax.
The Laborie MP also touched on debt sustainability and investment to show how the government policies are having a transformative impact on the economy. Chino Philippi, HTS News Force.